Chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles ballooning the first half lead even further. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A fifth rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Now we have our 2-minute warning. It's the Giants with 2nd and 6. From the 27. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Throw on 3rd down. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And he's off to the races. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants take over now late in this first half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Connects with Slayton. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Giants using their first timeout. Here's Locke to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Here's Locke. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the Eagles get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Has his man, it's Tracy. Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Back to throw it. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So we have reached halftime in Super Bowl 59 from New Orleans. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. Going on a bit of a speed run, it seems. We are flying past halftime and going right to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Giants and Drew Lock ready to go again on offense. And wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
After the sack, another pass up. Wow, it's free again! And the Eagles get to it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. It was one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Brings us 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Wow, it's free again! Oh, but look at this. He gets it back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Locked down. Wow, it's free again! And the Eagles get to it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another one on the ground for him. Well, he had a date with history, and now that football, and heck, maybe the jersey too, they've got a date with Canton and the Hall of Fame. That is a new single-game record for rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this credential. How about you, partner?
Yeah, right there with you.
This has been awesome, right at the intersection of luck and skill. The luck and the good fortune to get so many opportunities, but then that skill to deliver time after time after time.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing his lock. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Play action on 1st down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Eagles are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now Now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's another carry for Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. They go to Barkley again. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Big gap up the middle. And he's finally taken down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Here's Saquon. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. One after added on by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Receiver in motion, headed right. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. He finds Slayton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Tracy once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing from the gun here. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we're winding. All set up now for 1st and 10. Robinson sent in motion left. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Locke looking to throw. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Lock to throw it. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, he certainly went all out for that block. Didn't find the football, but he did find the punter. And the roughing call keeps that offense out there with a new set of downs. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He breaks the tackle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining his...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. They'll try to run it in. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extending their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. They'll motion Slayton left. They go play action on 1st. Wow, it's free again! Oh, he gets it back. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Trying again following the sack. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs are worth it. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He fields it cleanly. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found his way through most of the kicking team. He picked up 25 on that return. And the Eagles will take possession. 1st down, a run with Barkley. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Second down now, 7 to go. You're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he'll go down here at the 16. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some clout, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Eagles authoring a blowout here. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They'll try again with Barkley. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. To throw. Here's Locke. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice return there, 15 yards gain. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They run it with Saquon. Broke through the tackle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They go with Barkley here. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Here's Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give to Barkley, left side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Another score for him this game. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago, but some people...
You sure?
They're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go, and apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
And the birthplace of America sure is going to be rocking again tonight. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions.